first award. Okay, before I get started on the awards, there's something we need to do. It's staying with our patriotic theme tonight. If you are a veteran of any branch of the military, please stand up. Don't be shy about it. If you are the spouse of a military member, please stand up. Okay, so once upon a time, not so long ago and not so far away, there was a young boy born on February 4th, 1950 in Augusta, Georgia. His name was Ray. Sweet baby Ray. Not related to the barbecue people. Upon his father's retirement from the Army, and after traveling all over the world with his family for 17 years, Ray found himself settled here in the Bethlehem area. He graduated from Redbank Valley High School in June of '69, and upon graduation, he did a short stint at Crawford Furniture before enlisting in the Air Force in October of '71. In 1977, he married the love of his life, Leanne, whom he met in high school. And after a year and a half of marriage, Leanne too joined the Air Force. They served side by side for many years, and she has always been his biggest fan and strongest supporter. During the 20 years in the Air Force, Ray was stationed here, there, and everywhere. Now let me tell you, some of these sound like the real hardship cases here. Myrtle Beach. Really, Ray? Thailand, Germany, Offutt Air Force Base in Nebraska, Capone Air Station, Lindsay Air Station, North Air Force Base in California. So after 20 years and 14 long days, Ray retired from the U.S. Air Force and once again found his way back to New Bethlehem, where he landed the job as the park manager of the Redbank Valley Park. He spent countless hours at that park, while at the same time, he was in the process of building a home and working toward his bachelor's degree in education from Clarendon University. Upon receiving his degree, his first teaching assignment, kindergarten. Well, let's say, seriously, you think all that military training did anything for him in kindergarten? I don't think so. All I can say is God bless him. So later he received his master's degree in education at Westminster College. After 1 year at kindergarten, he survived the whole year. After 1 year, Ray then moved to the Union High School and taught social studies and American history, while at the same time, he had a winning career as the coach of the Redbank Valley girls softball team. Ray puts his heart and soul into every project he undertakes. He's a member of the Veterans of Foreign War, member and past board president of the Redbank Valley Park, the current board president of the Bethlehem Library. He is also a very active member and current commander of the American Legion Post 354. Before assuming the commander position, Ray served as a service officer, but his commitment to the Legion and its mission does not stop there. He wears many hats. He plans and organizes the Legion participation in parades, the annual membership dinner, and the Memorial Day service held at the Gumtown Park. He attends military funerals and manages the Legion Flag Fund, which culminates with the American flag proudly waving along Broad Street. He wants future generations to love and respect our flag and what it stands for. He is part of the team that visits the local elementary schools where they teach students the proper protocol for folding and honoring the American flag. He also participates in an annual ceremony to properly dispose of foreign flags. How many of you have ever noticed the hometown banner heroes that decorate our town from May through November? If you haven't seen them, you're living under a rock. Just saying. Ray was the instrumental driving force behind this project. Apparently, the inspiration came from seeing similar banners in a nearby small town. The light bulb went off, and the rest, as they say, is history. Ray knows firsthand the daily sacrifices and challenges military personnel face. He felt very compelled to follow through with this project to honor the sacrifices, challenges, and the lives lost of our brave men and women who have served this country and keep it and us safe and free. Did Ray do it by himself? Absolutely not. But if it had been for his determination, diligence, and the deep passion for his country and his comrade North, plus hundreds, thousands of man-hours, let me tell you, we would not have the pleasure of enjoying these banners. There are now over 300 banners that decorate our valley. Over 300. Okay, so let's walk through this process. First of all, we need a banner type, a size, and a form. They are all the same, yet they are all different. Okay, so is there any interest in the bird? Then what? There are specific guidelines and criteria that have to be met. Not everyone, especially family members who apply for the banner, has all the information and how to attain it. Ray helps them guides them step by step. He sets up shop every Tuesday afternoon at the library. This is the perfect example of, you served our country, now let me serve you. Okay, so now we have banners. We need some place to hang them. That would obviously be a pole, right? Well, it's not as simple as you think. Ray has to visit each and every pole. Each and every pole that has a candidate for a banner, there's a tag number. He then has to contact West Penn and get permission to hang the banner. So now we're talking over 150 poles. Okay, so we have banners, we have poles. Now we need to get them displayed. Well, raise your man. How was it that went in school? Raise your man. If he can't do it, no one can. Something like that. Well, in this case, it's true. He coordinates all the manpower and womenpower, trucks, flaggers, and everything else needed to put these banners in place for us to enjoy all summer long. And then again in November to take them down. Every year this project grows and grows. On Route 28, the banners stretch from Springside to the Middle Run turnoff. And on 66, they are way out past the borough limits now. There is a lot of rich patriotic pride in our valley, particularly due to this project. Our veterans deserve this, and Ray and his team made it happen for them. Well, while we're on the subject of patriotic pride, let's talk another minute about the New Bethlehem Veterans Memorial Park. Where is it? What is it? Who is it? When will it be finished? This is another extremely passionate project of Ray's. For many years, there has been discussion that we need a spot to honor our area vets. For years, it was nothing but talk. Well, Ray changed that. Not single-handedly, but he did get the ball rolling. This is a combined effort, but somebody had to get it started, and that somebody was Ray. Okay, so now, same thing. We have a piece of land across from Zach's. Well, a piece of land doesn't make a park. So we have the land, what do we do with it? Boom, pavers are sold, donations are solicited from the area for support for this long-needed spot. And as a result of insight, determination, and dedication, we now have a park. It's not quite finished, but it's much more than we had a year ago. Flagpoles are up, the monuments are set, the pavers are sold. The benches have been acquired, and the work is well underway for a Veterans Memorial Park we can all be proud of. And if you haven't seen it, you need to stop by and see it. So, we respect you, we hear you, and we honor you. That's what Ray's message is. So without any further ado, Let me introduce the Redbank Valley Chamber of Commerce Person of the Year, Mr. Ray Ishman.
When somebody asked me if I would attend tonight to speak to you about Redbank Valley Park and for the veterans, before I had a chance to say no, she said thank you. Okay, so this is something that I'm very honored to receive, and I can only thank you guys very much. Unlike other people who have an hour, I'm done.